it's your Malaysian girl Jean doing another Chella family recipe. This time is the simplified version of Koli curry. Koli means chicken in Tamil. You should know by now that ginger garlic paste is essential in Indian cooking. I don't have ginger garlic paste in my fridge, so I'm gonna make some now just for this dish. Hence it's just a little bit like this lah. 5 cloves of garlic. You can see my garlic is not very big, and then I cut the ginger into cubes like about the same size of the garlic cloves to match the same portion. And then I added a little bit of water. This one I add a bit too much. Just half of the ingredients when you put it in the blender lah ha. And then blend them, shake it a bit so the blender can blend lah ha. Then it looks like this. It's a ginger garlic paste, but because I add too much water, it's like ginger garlic juice. But boleh lah, it works as well. And then as for the bawang merah, red onion, what you're gonna do is you have to chop them small pieces lah ha. I think the proper term is dice finely. 1 is enough. Alolololo, look at Raju. Ayo, kesian, cut the onion, cut until anyways, all the ingredients are ready for the simplified version of this Koli curry. Why I say it's simplified version? Because there is an intermediate version whereby we use like kaskas powder lah, coriander seed powder lah, jintan putih, jintan manis powder lah, blah blah blah. That one next time, okay? Here you can see we are cooking half chicken only and it's being chopped up in small pieces. Don't worry, the ingredient list is in the description box below. Okay, start cooking. Heat up some oil. How much oil you ask? The oil must be enough to cover the surface of the pot that you're using lah. It's important to use big pot because there's a lot of soup and kacau-kacau involved. You need big pot for it. In Indian cooking, most of the time the spices will go in first one. So put in Halba Campur, cinnamon stick and star anise, and then let the oil heat up the spices about less than a minute. When you can smell the aroma already, that's mean the taste of the spices is being absorbed in the oil. And then put in the diced onion and a stalk of curry leaves, just the curry leaves lah, don't put it in stock. Now let all of these ingredients cook for a while. You can smell the aroma is crazy good at this point.
What are you waiting for? Maybe brown one.
Like what Raju said, let it cook until the onions turn brown a little bit, and then that's when you add in the garlic ginger paste, and then let it cook for about a minute or two until the aroma is even crazier than before. Now add in tomato wedges. Here I'm using 2 little tomatoes because they're too little. If you have a big one, just use 1 is enough. You let it cook until it softens, and guess what? Adding a little bit of salt will help in soften the tomatoes faster. And then when it's already softened a little, no need like gao soften lah, you can already add in potato wedges. I'm using 1 big potato. No need too much potato, okay? I mean, the hero of this dish is still the Koli, the chicken, right? And then add in half teaspoon of turmeric powder and stir them around. Let it cook a little bit. Now you can see why I say using big pot is very important, because we need to do actions like this. Next, add 4 tablespoons of curry powder. Our Chella family actually like to use Baba's brand punya curry powder lah. And then some dried chilli powder. Also prefer Baba's punya. The one that we got here is some India brand. Wow, very spicy. So we just put a little bit. And then kacang macau, so that the curry powder coats every chicken pieces for a while. Let it cook a little bit. And then you add in hot water. I always have hot water, you know, in the kettle standing by the side. Add water that covers all the ingredients like so. Now you can see the chicken pieces are raw white color. The potato is, you know, this yellowish white color, and the kwa is watery. Just wait until you see the end product when it's cooked. Puh! Okay, you need to cover the Koli curry with the lid and let it simmer with medium-high heat. Every 5 or 8 minutes like that, you need to stir up the Koli curry because we don't want the bottom to burn. You can see Raju is very attentive to this process because he has burnt his Koli curry before when he's cooking for his friends. So that was a big lesson for us that we need to stir it from time to time. This simmering takes a bit time lah, about 30 to 40 minutes. It's long, but I'm telling you, it's worth it at the end. And usually when you see the gravy is not thickened yet and the meat is still like, you can see it's whitish, they haven't turned into orange color like the gravy, means it's not done yet. After 30 minutes plus, you can see the gravy reduce significantly. I think it's about 500 ml like that. That's when we check the chicken pieces, the meat, whether it's cooked or not. And at this point, you can already see the ingredients has turned exactly the same color as the gravy. Last, add salt to taste. Chicken pieces are cooked, the potatoes are cooked, the gravy has thickened. It's ready. Wow, this one, usually Raju and I, we eat it like soup, soup and white rice. Since this Koli curry is already so flavorful and so delicious, right? Usually I'll just pair it with, of course, white rice, some papadum and cucumbers. That's all. And usually we keep the remaining for the next day to eat it with dosai. Semerusi. Okay, I hope you try it out. Happy cooking!